If you want to know more about the benefits of testosterone replacement therapy, then stay tuned to this video because I'm going to be talking about the benefits of TRT. I'm Brian Burke. I am the founder and CEO of Rewind Anti-Aging, and we help our clients optimize their hormones. I happen to also be one of our clients, and I've been on TRT for probably about the last 7 to 8 years, so I can speak personally to the benefits of testosterone replacement therapy. In addition, I also work with a lot of our clients, and so I can attest to the fact that most of the positive benefits that I experience, our clients also report back, and they experience these positives as well. I want to break these benefits down into 3 main areas. The first one is physical, the second one is mental, and the third one is emotional. So I believe that we derive many benefits, and so it makes sense to break these out into 3 different categories. So the first area that I want to discuss is just the physical. Number one benefit is that you are gonna end up having more muscle mass. The average guy that goes to the gym when they have low testosterone does not experience the same type of results that they had when they were going to the gym back in their 20s and 30s when their testosterone levels were higher. And so when we get the hormone levels, the testosterone levels back to optimal, when guys go to the gym, they experience the same type of results that they used to when they were in their 20s. I personally feel like I'm close to about as strong as I've ever been in my life. I'm 50 years old. And so I don't lift, the crazy heavy weights that I used to when I was younger. Back when I was 18 and in high school, we were doing a lot of powerlifting. We were doing a lot of deadlifts, but really heavy weight. We were doing a lot of bench presses, and we were doing a lot of squats. And so I obviously still do all of those exercises. I just focus a little bit more on form and going as heavy as I can, but also without injuring myself. Obviously, the last thing I want to do is push myself too hard in the gym and then have some type of injury. The next area, which also goes along with the more muscle, happens to be strength. And so, like I said, I feel like I'm close to about as strong as I've ever been in my life. If I were to take a look at the number of bench press reps I could do for a certain weight, I'm sure that what I'm doing now is comparable to what I was doing in my late 20s and even, back when I was in high school. So you also gain back strength. Another, I think, area that also helps from a physical side, but just from an enjoyment of life side, is that you definitely experience a better libido. I personally have noticed a much better libido ever since I started testosterone replacement therapy. And I would say, the majority of guys that we work with and we talk with openly would say that their testosterone replacement has helped their libido improve dramatically. So that's also a benefit that I think helps with people enjoy life. Along with the libido, most guys also report back and say that their erections are firmer. I can certainly say that my erections are firmer than they were prior to starting TRT. And along with the firmer erections, a lot of guys will know what this term means, the morning wood effect. A lot of guys tell us that they have a lot more frequent and hard morning wood. And so again, that is something that indicates that your levels have improved. Most men when they're young experience this frequently. When I first went on testosterone therapy, I still, was experiencing morning wood, but I also realized that it was way less frequently than I was experiencing when I was younger. And so it was one of those things that I just have thought many times that if I didn't go on testosterone replacement therapy, would the morning wood have just disappeared so slowly over time that I forgot what it was like to have that. So that's another benefit. And then in general, I would say that you end up having more energy. This is one area that we try to help our clients understand is that, from an expectation control perspective, is that your energy levels, don't improve, overnight. We do have some clients that are super responders that, they take one injection and they immediately feel much better. But in general, I would say that energy levels improve over time. And that's a result of the fact that energy level and your hormone levels don't decline, incredibly rapidly over time. So most guys, their testosterone levels are just declining slowly over time. And then there reaches a point in time when they realize that their energy levels were much lower. And so when you go on TRT, the same thing basically happens. Your energy levels improve, but that happens over, who knows, because different people respond differently. It could be after 2 months, it could be after 4 months, 6 months, or 12 months. But I will promise that, a guy who's on testosterone replacement therapy, if they looked at their energy levels at the end of 12 months, versus what it was, previous to that, there would be a dramatic improvement. And as we work with so many clients, I can also attest to people are in much better shape after 12 months of being on testosterone replacement therapy as well. I think that is a result of they have more energy. They then go to the gym more frequently, and they're also seeing better results at the gym. And so it's like being on a positive cycle. When you go to the gym and you see results and you feel better and you have more energy, you're obviously more likely to go to the gym. So I think that there are a lot of great positive physical benefits. From the mental side, I can talk personally about how I felt prior to going on to therapy. I was in my early 40s. I was, obese. I was probably, I would have to, ballpark it, based on what we see with our clients, probably about 28 to 30% body fat. And so that's about, 4 to 5% over the, 25% mark, which is the break point between obesity and non-obesity. I weighed about 217 pounds. And then once I went on therapy, I lost probably about 35 pounds within the first 5 months. I think that I was probably about 14% body fat, and so I dramatically improved my percentage body fat in a really short period of time. And as a result, my energy level, my mental focus was dramatically improved. So prior to going on therapy, I was, an owner of a different type of business. I was just sort of dragging. I was just sort of getting by. I found that, getting motivated to grow that business was really difficult. And, so I think a lot of guys that come to us basically mention the same thing, that they're working, but they're not energetic. They, have a harder time concentrating and focusing. And so as, myself experienced, most of our clients also experience that they have a better ability to focus. They have a better ability to concentrate. And they also feel sharper and on point a lot more frequently than they did prior to going on therapy. The last thing I want to touch upon is emotional benefits. And I think emotionally, guys tend to report back that they're much happier as well. I think that guys generally end up having more confidence. Of course, when you get in better shape and you have a stronger libido and you've decreased your body fat percentage and you have more muscle and you have more energy, you're going to walk around, you're going to be happier. And of course, you're going to have these positive emotional benefits. I think that most guys feel like they have more purpose. So I see our clients working harder at work, or they're working harder at life, in terms of enjoying life, taking more vacations, or they're getting locked in on a hobby. So, I have some clients that are huge, bikers. And so these guys get really, really into biking. I have some guys that are CrossFitters. And so the guys that were doing CrossFit before get even more hardcore into CrossFit. And so I think that people find more of a sense of purpose, and they're just more passionate about life when they feel better. And the last thing, which is this is outside of those three. I'm going to call this an intangible benefit. And this one is that as you get in better shape and you add more lean muscle mass, this increases your metabolism. So we like to refer to this as metabolic currency. So your body, for every pound of muscle that you gain, you're basically burning about 10 more calories a day. And as a result of burning 10 more calories a day, that equals about 3,500 calories a year, which is a pound. So if you add 10 pounds of lean mass, your body's burning 100 more calories a day. Well, this gives you a great weight management tool. So it makes it much more difficult to get out of shape because your body is consuming more energy, and as a result, it's harder to gain weight. So I'll call that the intangible benefit of going on testosterone replacement therapy. So do me a favor, guys. I'm going to wrap up. If you like this video and you thought it was beneficial and you thought me talking about, the positive benefits of TRT was worth listening to, do me a favor, smash the like button, share this video, follow us on YouTube, follow us on social media, subscribe to our channel because we have a lot more educational videos surrounding hormone replacement therapy and testosterone replacement therapy that we're going to be posting to our YouTube and to our Facebook pages. I'm Brian Burke, and I'll catch you at the next episode.